We have completed exercise 2 in continuation of exercise 1. So in exercise 1, we learn to observe ourselves. So in exercise 1, with the help of 7 steps, we learn to observe ourselves. So let me revise steps of exercise 1 and 2 briefly. So in exercise 1, we started with observation, awareness. So first step was awareness. So be aware and observe of imagination. So in step 1, we are observing ourselves, whatever we can observe. Then in step 2 and 3, we are evaluating our feeling at this moment, whether I am happy, unhappy. Then in step 4, we are deciding the feeling. So we are observing who is deciding the feeling. Then in step 5, we are asking on what basis do we decide the feeling that we have at this moment. Do we decide it on the basis of understanding or on the basis of assumption? Then in step 6, we are asking which feelings are naturally acceptable to us. Feeling of relationship, opposition, harmony, disharmony. And with this, in step 6b, we are exploring within to understand relationship, harmony, coexistence in its completeness. In the context of whole nature existence. Then in step 7, we are ensuring that the feeling that we have at this moment is in line with the feeling of relationship, harmony and coexistence. And when I am able to understand relationship, harmony and coexistence in its completeness, then I am able to decide my feeling, thought accordingly in a natural manner every moment. So I will be in a state of harmony and happiness in continuity. So in exercise 1, we are trying to be in a state of pure observer. So once I am in a state of pure observer, I can see my sanskar, I can see feelings, I can see my imagination in completeness. So once I am able to see my sanskar in completeness, so I can align my sanskar with relationship, harmony and coexistence. So this is how I can be in harmony all the time, every moment, irrespective of outside environment, irrespective of outside event. So to be in harmony, I need nothing from outside. So in coexistence of space, I can be in harmony all the time. So I don't need anything from outside to be in harmony. Right? Now with this state of harmony, I am interacting with my body as and when required. I am interacting with the world outside. So I am in harmony inside. With this harmony, now in exercise 2, I am observing body and I am evaluating sensation. So if I am in harmony inside, then I will rightly evaluate the sensation happening in the body. I will rightly evaluate the inputs coming from outside in terms of feeling, sensation, etc. Right. So exercise 1 is helping us to be in harmony all the time and helping us to align my sanskar in line with relationship, harmony, and coexistence. So once my sanskar are aligned with this reality, I am in harmony, and with this harmony, now I will respond to my sensation of the body and the world outside. So in exercise 2, in step 1, I am able to see that I exist and body is also exist. So in exercise 1, I have seen my activities. That's why I can say I exist. Now with harmony inside, I am observing my body and I can see the activities of body is different than activities of mind. So on the basis of this observation, I can say body also exists. Now I can also see that information is being exchanged between me and the body as and when required. Then I can also see that I decide what instruction to be passed to the body and what sensations are to be read from the body. Then in step 4, I can see that I am not sensation. I am not body. I can read sensation taking place in any part of the body. So there is a distance between me and the body. So there is a separation, there is a distance between me and the body. That's why I have a choice when to interact with the body, how long to interact with the body, when to read the sensation. Right. So whatever interaction is happening with the body or the world outside is by way of sensation. So I am not forced to read the sensation of the body or the world outside. It is my choice to read the sensation. So if I think it is important to read sensation, I read it. If I think it is not important, I don't read. So it is my choice. I am not bounded to interact with the body. With this, I can see that I read sensation in conjunction of my sanskar. So I am reading sensation, reading the world outside through sensation. So my sanskars are involved into it. So if my sanskars are based on assumption, I may react. If my sanskars are based on knowing, understanding, I will respond to sensation. I will respond to world outside. So in exercise 1, we worked on our sanskar. So whenever I am going to read sensation, I need to be aware of my sanskar. So I need to be aware that I am in a state of pure observer. And then I am aligning my sanskar with the reality. With this, now I am able to rightly evaluate my sanskar. right? And once I am clear that I exist, body exists, I am not hard bounded with body, I have choice to interact with body. Once I am clear, then I can see I am in coexistence in space. The body is in coexistence in space, and every unit is in coexistence in space. So I am in coexistence in space every moment, at every place. So I am submerged in space, and body is also coexisting in space. So as a human being, I am in space as a consciousness. I am in space, coexistence in space, and others unit also are in coexistence in space.
Three,
So whatever
four, hold, two.
interaction is being taking place between me and body is through space. Whatever activities is going on in me is in space, is in
Six,
coexistence in space.
two, three,
Whatever
four,
activities are
hold,
going on in
two,
body
three,
are
four,
happening in
breathe
coexistence in
out,
space.
two, three, four, five, six, hold, two, breathe
In the state
in,
of pure observer,
two,
I can see
three,
this
four,
coexistence. I can see
hold,
space
two,
directly.
three,
I
four,
can see my all
breathe
activities.
out, two, three,
So pure observer is a state where I can see directly myself. I can see body.
three,
I can see
four,
space. I can see coexistence of
breathe out, two,
my
three,
in space.
two,
So
and
this is
relax
what we
mystery.
are discussing in exercise 1 and 2 through the help of steps. And as we said earlier, that these are the one way of observing ourselves. There could be another ways also, but this is one of the ways. And we need to check whether this way is working
Get
for
ready for
me or
third
not.
stage of pranayam.
And for that,
हाथों को पीछे शोल्डर ब्लेड
we
पे
need to be
गर्दन
careful that
सीधी रखेंगे,
we are not
चेहरे पे
assuming
मुस्कान,
any step. We are
एक
verifying
साधारण
each
सांस
step.
लें और जाने
So
दें.
if I assume any step,
एक और लंबी
then it will be
गहरी सांस
preconditioning for
लें.
us. So if we are assuming
3,
these
4,
exercises that these are true,
hold,
then it
2,
will not
3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3,
ensure any
4,
qualitative shift in ourselves.
5, 6,
It will be a new
hold,
kind of preconditioning.
3,
So each step need to be
4,
explored.
hold,
Each step need to be verified.
breathe out,
And
2,
what is required to
3,
verify it?
4,
From
5,
outside, nothing is
6,
required. I
hold,
am there.
2,
I
breathe
exist.
in, 2,
I can see
3,
myself.
4,
I can observe
hold,
myself.
2,
I coexist with
3,
body. I can
4,
see
breathe out, 2,
body in terms of
3,
activity.
4, 5,
I coexist
6,
with space.
hold,
I can see
2,
space.
breathe in,
So it's matter
2,
of attention,
3,
focus.
4, hold,
So what I need to do,
2,
I need to
3,
be determined
4, breathe
to observe
out,
myself,
2,
to observe
3,
body,
4,
to observe
hold,
coexistence.
2, breathe in,
So from
2,
outside, I need nothing.
3, 4, hold,
Only I
2,
need to be determined to see myself. So space is available everywhere to each one of us, to
in,
each unit.
2,
So nothing is required
3, 4,
extra.
hold, 2, 3,
I am available
4.
all the time,
Breathe out.
and coexistence
2,
is there.
4,
Now, what I
5,
need to do,
6. Hold.
I need
2 and
to
relax.
be
विश्राम
determined
करें.
to focus, to pay attention. I need to take decision to be aware of myself. I need to take decision to observe myself. I need to take decision to be in a state of pure observer. So only decision is required.
भस्त्रिका प्राणायाम के लिए
So only decision is
तैयार हो जाए
required.
शरीर को छूती हुई.
Then we can see all these steps in ourselves.
लंबी गहरी सांस लें
Right.
और जाने. एक और
So this
लंबी
is
गहरी
what
सांस
we
लें
discussed
और खाली
in
कर दें.
exercise
अब
1
पूरे जोश
and
के साथ
exercise 2.
in 1,
And why we are doing
in
these exercises?
2,
Because we want to
in
live a fulfilling
3,
life every moment.
in 4, in
And
5,
fulfilling life cannot be
in
ensured
6,
if I am
in
trying to ensure
7,
it from outside
in 8,
through
in
sensation.
9, in 10,
Because
in 11,
body is
in
temporary in
12,
itself.
in
All
13,
sensations are temporary in itself.
in 14,
So it
in
cannot be source of
15,
my continuous
in
fulfillment.
16, in
So what
17, in 18,
can be source of my
in
continuous
19,
fulfillment? So
in
I
20
coexist with
and
space
relax.
all
विश्राम
the time.
करें.
So this
जिन्होंने
realization
एडवांस
of
कोर्स कर लिया वो
coexistence
बंद लगा सकते हैं. अप्लाई द
can ensure
लॉस.
my fulfillment all the time. With this realization of coexistence, I can have a feeling of coexistence. I can have a thought of coexistence. I can behave in coexistential manner, and I can work in coexistential manner. I can participate in larger order
Get
while
ready for
ensuring
second round
coexistence
of
with each
Bhastrika.
unit. This is what
Take a normal deep
is
breath
needed
in
as a human being.
and let go.
So once
Another
I am
deep breath
clear in
in
myself, once I
and
am
let
in a state
go.
of pure observer,
Now together
I
in
can participate
1,
in larger order
in 2,
without getting affected
in 3,
behavior of the
in
others.
4, in 5,
So if I am in a
in
state of pure observer,
6, in
I can
7,
see coexistence.
in 8,
I can align all
in
my
9,
sanskar with relationship,
in
harmony and
10,
coexistence. Then
in 11,
naturally I will have a feeling
in 12,
of
in
coexistence like
30,
trust, respect,
in 40,
affection, care,
in
guidance,
50,
reverence, glory,
in
gratitude, love,
60,
etc.
in 70,
With this feeling,
in 80,
I will
in
have
90,
thoughts to
in
ensure this
20
feeling every
and
moment
relax.
with
विश्राम
everyone.
करें. बंद लगा
And with
सकते
these thoughts,
हैं.
I will behave and work in a mutually fulfilling manner, irrespective of others' state of being, irrespective of others' behavior. So, with this stability, when I behave with others, this will ensure justice
शरीर में हो रहे ऊर्जा के
in
संचार को
relationship
महसूस करें.
and it will ensure
Feel the
prosperity with
flow of
rest of
energy
nature.
in your body.
And I can participate for undivided society and universal human order.
भस्त्रिका के
So, this is
आखिरी
my
राउंड
full
के लिए तैयार हो
potential.
जाएं. चेहरे पे मुस्कान रखें.
And I can live a life,
एक
fulfilling life
साधारण लंबी गहरी
within
सांस
myself. I
लें
can participate outside
और जाने
for
दें.
undivided society and universal human
एक
order.
और लंबी गहरी सांस लें
So, this is what
और खाली कर
we
दें.
are trying to ensure through
अब पूरे
exercise
जोश
1
के
and 2.
साथ in 1,
But
in
if we see all these
2,
steps,
in
ultimately we need to
3,
work for ourselves.
in 4, in
Outside
5,
interaction will be a
in
natural outcome.
6, in 7, in
So justice in
8,
relationship, it will be a
in
natural outcome.
9,
Participation in
in
larger order, it
10,
will be a natural outcome.
in 11, in
What we
12,
need to do,
in 13,
we need to
in
work on our
14,
sanskar.
in
So
50,
for that, I need to be in
in
a state of pure
60,
observer.
in 70, in
And exercise
80,
1 is helping us
in
to be in
90,
state of pure observer.
in 20
So once
and
it is
relax
done,
विश्राम करें.
rest things will be natural outcome.
बंद लगा सकते हैं.
Right.
और जो लोग
So we need to
वज्रासन
make
में हैं,
effort
धीरे
in
से
ourselves.
वज्रासन से निकल सकते हैं. आंखें
Rest
बंद ही
things will happen
रखेंगे.
naturally.
पैरों को फैला सकते हैं, मल सकते हैं.
So we need to be aware where I need to make effort and what will happen naturally. So my outside interaction with response, it will be a natural outcome of my state of being. So I need to work on my state of being. So I need to work on my sanskar. And for that, I need to be aware of myself. I need to be in a state of pure observer. This the area where I need to make effort. Rest things will happen naturally.
सुखासन में आ जाएं.
एक लंबी गहरी
Right.
सांस लें
So this is what we discussed
और जाने दें.
in exercise 1 and 2.
एक और लंबी गहरी सांस लें और
Now we
खाली कर
can
दें.
have few reflections,
अब
few
उज्जयी में
questions.
ब्रीथ इन 2 3
So if anyone has,
4 होल्ड 2 3 4
yes, Prashant Bhaiya
ब्रीथ
ji with us.
आउट 2
Namaste
3
Bhaiya.
जी
4
जी नमस्ते
5
नमस्ते सभी को
6
गुड
Ji.
मॉर्निंग
होल्ड
जी
2
it means that भैया
breathe
whatever we are
in
discussing
2
it is the thing
3
ultimately after going
4
through exercise 1 and
hold
2 and hearing to you
2
for last
3
15 minutes I can say
4 breathe
I
out
am the
2
one who
3
is deciding
4
everything
5 6
whether I
hold
want to be
2
in harmony
breathe
whether
in
I want to be
2
in continuous
3
happiness at every
4
moment
hold
without getting
2
disturbed from the
3
others,
4
isn't
breathe
it?
out
So,
2
means I
3
can say,
4
means though
5
the space
6
is directly not
hold
seen,
2
because
breathe
I
in
am seeing it through units.
2
But if
3
I am going
4
exactly in the reverse
hold
order, the
2
space is there,
3
the units are
4
submerged here.
breathe
So there
out
won't be
2
anything of
3
being in
4
disharmony. So that
5
is,
6
that's why no
hold
sooner you
2
asked, is there
breathe
anybody else? I
in
put, yeah.
2
Thank
3
you. Thanks a lot
4
for guiding us.
hold
And we have to
2
see at every
3
moment. That's the issue.
4 breathe
Thank you.
out
Mhm.
Ji.
2
Yes, Bhaiya.
3
Thanks.
4
In
5
fact, if you
6
see,
hold
no
2
unit is
breathe
disturbing
in
you. It is
2
Yeah,
our
yeah.
3
own meanings
4
that
Yeah.
creates
hold
disturbance in me.
2 3
Hmm.
4
Yeah.
breathe out
Right.
2
It is me only.
3
Yeah.
4
Right.
5 6
So this is my
hold
interpretation,
2
which
breathe
makes me
in
uncomfortable.
2
Yeah. Yeah.
3
Otherwise, units
4
are
hold
working in a
2
definite manner.
3
Hmm.
4 breathe out 2
But
Suppose,
3
yeah, sorry. But
4
maximum time we are
5
saying, I
6
have seen everybody else,
hold
even earlier myself.
2
He
breathe
disturbed me.
in
He annoyed
2
me. He done this.
3
But it is
4
me only. Yeah.
hold 2
yes, Bhaiya.
3 4 breathe
Yes,
out
Bhaiya.
2
So he
3
is disturbing me,
4
or I am
5 6
interpreting it
hold
that I
2
am
and
getting
relax
disturbed by him.
विश्राम करें.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
अकेले
that
हैं जांघों
needs
पे
to
आसमान
be
की ओर खुली
re-evaluated.
हुई.
So he is expressing himself according
Mm-hmm.
to his state of being,
Ji.
and I can express myself according to my state of being,
Ji.
but I get influenced
शरीर
from
में
others'
जहाँ भी
state of being
संवेदनाएं हो रही हैं उनके प्रति सजग रहें.
because I am not clear about myself.
Yes.
Get ready for
So
second
that's
stage of
why we blame
pranayama.
others.
Thumbs
Yeah.
under your armpit, elbows straight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep a gentle smile on your face.
So things are
चेहरे पे
happening
हल्की सी
by
मुस्कान
their
रखें.
own ways.
Yeah, by its own. Yeah.
Take a normal
But
deep
we are
breath in
interpreting
and let go.
with my
Another
sanskars,
deep breath in
and ultimately
and
my
let
sanskar
go.
become cause of my happiness
Now
and unhappiness.
energize. Breathe in,
Exactly.
2,
Yeah.
3,
And we,
4. Hold, 2,
so this is
3,
what we are trying
4.
to
Breathe
exercise in
out,
this exercise 1
2,
and 2.
3,
We are trying to observe in
4,
exercise 1 and
5, 6. Hold, 2.
Thank
Breathe
2.
you.
Right, Bhaiya.
in,
Thank you, Bhaiya.
2, 3, 4. Hold, 2,
So we have Ashokji
3,
with us.
4.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Breathe
Ji.
in, 2, 3,
So regarding
4.
first question,
Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2,
see
3,
that's why
4,
I was discussing with
5,
Prashant
6.
Bhaiya. Someone
Hold,
is shouting.
2. Breathe
This
in,
is one part.
2, 3, 4.
Now I
Hold,
need to
2,
understand.
3,
I can
4.
understand this event
Breathe out,
at
2,
various levels.
3, 4,
First level is
5, 6.
at his expression.
Hold, 2. Breathe
So I am
in,
observing his
2,
expression,
3, 4.
and in
Hold,
expression, his voice is
2,
very loud.
3, 4.
Body language
Breathe out,
is not
2,
appropriate.
3, 4,
This is one
5,
level
6.
that I can see.
Hold, 2 and relax. विश्राम
There is
करें.
another level that I can see. Level of
हथेलियां
thought,
जांघों पे.
dimension of thought. So I can sense dimension of thought also. He is shouting outside because he is in contradiction inside. So his thoughts are contradictory. Somehow he is not comfortable inside. That's why his thoughts has become chaotic, contradictory. He is in excitement
Get ready for third stage
and
of
he is expressing
pranayama.
his
हाथों को
excitement
पीछे shoulder blade
through
पे.
behavior, through body. This is another level. I can see
गर्दन
another
सीधी
level also,
रखेंगे.
feeling.
चेहरे पे मुस्कान.
So somehow
एक साधारण
he
सांस
has feeling of
लें
mistrust. He
और
has
जाने
feeling of
दें.
disrespect.
एक और लंबी
That's why he
गहरी
is
सांस
uncomfortable
लें
inside
और खाली
and
कर
his
दी.
thoughts has become
अब
contradictory.
उज्जयी में
That's why
breathe
he is
in,
expressing outside in this
2,
manner.
3, 4.
There is another level I can
Hold,
see.
2,
Level of sanskar.
3, 4. Breathe
His
out,
sanskars are not aligned with
2,
relationship,
3,
harmony, and
4,
coexistence. That's
5,
why he is not
6.
aware of his feeling.
Hold,
That's why
2.
he is not
Breathe
aware of his
in,
thoughts.
2,
He is feeling helpless.
3,
He cannot ensure
4.
happiness by
Hold,
himself.
2,
That's why
3,
he is trying
4.
to
Breathe
throw his
out,
excitement outside.
2, 3, 4,
There is another
5,
level that I can
6.
see. As
Hold,
a consciousness
2.
unit,
Breathe
he has a
in,
potential to be in a state of pure
2,
observer.
3,
But somehow
4.
that person is not aware of
Hold,
it.
2, 3,
That person is not
4.
aware of it.
Breathe out, 2,
He cannot ensure
3,
his
4,
fulfilling life
5,
by
6.
himself.
Hold,
So
2.
he is
Breathe
overreacting.
in, 2,
He has not
3,
evaluated
4.
the inputs
Hold,
that he has got
2,
from others or myself.
3, 4. Breathe out,
That's why
2,
his feeling is
3,
disturbed.
4,
That's
5,
why his thoughts
6.
are disturbed.
Hold,
Now he's
2.
helpless
Breathe in,
and he
2,
cannot do
3,
anything except
4. Hold.
through his excitement,
2,
through shouting,
3,
anger, etc.
4. Breathe out. 2,
Now we need to
3,
be aware, bhaiya, at
4,
what level I
5,
am able to
6.
see it.
Hold. 2. Breathe in. 2,
So if I am
3,
only seeing it
4.
at the level of expression,
Hold. 2, 3,
and I am not
4.
aware of
Breathe
myself,
out.
then I may
2,
get affected
3,
by his behavior.
4, 5, 6.
I am aware of
Hold.
myself,
2
then I
and
can
relax.
evaluate
विश्राम
his
करें.
thoughts, I can evaluate his feelings, I can evaluate his sanskar also, and I can help him. So it is up to us at what level I see that person. So if I am seeing him
आंखें बंद
as
ही
a
रखेंगे,
consciousness unit,
आंखें नहीं खोलेंगे.
then I can help him. I can listen him without getting affected. Then I
भस्त्रिका
can
प्राणायाम के लिए तैयार
sense
हो
his
जाए.
thought, his feeling,
गीली मुट्ठी
what
कंधों
feeling
के
he is
साथ
lacking
में,
within himself.
कोहनियां शरीर को छूती हुई.
Then I
हृदय पे
can help him
मुस्कान.
for that feeling. Suppose he
एक साधारण
is
लंबी
feeling
गहरी सांस
disrespected.
लें और जाने
Once I
दें.
evaluate that he is feeling
एक और
disrespected,
लंबी गहरी सांस
then I can
लें
help him
और खाली कर दें. अब पूरे
for
जोश
feeling
के
of
साथ.
respect.
In 1,
So once
in
I am able to
2,
ensure feeling of respect
in
with himself,
3,
with him,
in 4,
then he may pay attention to
in
it.
5, in 6, in
It is up
7,
to us at what level
in
I can
8,
see. It is up to
in
us,
9,
up
in
to my state
10,
of being, at what
in
level I can
11,
help him.
in 12,
So this is an
in
event that
13,
is happening inside,
in
that is happening in
14,
front of me.
in
Now I need to
15,
be aware of
in
these laws,
60, in
that
70,
this person
in
also wants
80,
to live in coexistence
in
naturally,
90, in 20
because
and relax.
he is also
विश्राम
in
करें.
coexistence.
जिन्होंने एडवांस कोर्स कर लिया है वो
It
बंद लगा
doesn't matter
सकते
whether he is
हैं.
aware or not, but he is also in coexistence. Now if I help him to see coexistence, he will be relaxed. So I need to be aware of myself, and I need to evaluate others. I need to evaluate others' expression, others' thought, others' feeling, sanskar, and I need to be aware that that person has potential to be in state of pure observer. Now I have to make right program for him with feeling of
Get ready
relationship,
for second round of Bhastrika.
with feeling of coexistence.
Take a normal
In this
deep
manner,
breath
I can help him.
in and let go. Another deep breath
Is it okay,
in
Bhaiya?
and let go. Now together. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, in 5, in 6, in 7, in 8, in 9, in 10, in 11, in
No. So at
12,
that moment, he is
in
shouting, and at
30,
that moment, my
in
sanskars
40,
are
in 50,
emerging,
in
which are
60,
not aligned with
in
relationship and
70,
harmony. Both
in
two events are
80,
happening then.
in 90, in 20
So he is
and
shouting,
relax.
this is one
विश्राम
part.
करें.
I am getting angry, this is another event.
शरीर में हो रहे ऊर्जा के संचार को महसूस करें. Feel the flow of energy in your body.
That's why I said, कि at that moment, what is happening in me, now I need to be aware of myself first. I need to ask
Get
myself,
ready for last
what is
round
feeling is
of
naturally acceptable
Bhastrika.
to me, relationship or opposition. So he is shouting,
साधारण
this is
लंबी
one
गहरी
part,
सांस लें
my sanskars are coming
और
out,
जाने
this is
दें.
happening in me.
एक और
And I
लंबी
can ask
गहरी
myself,
सांस लें और
what feeling
खाली
is
कर
naturally
दें
acceptable to me.
पूरे जोश के साथ. In 1,
So I can observe my
in
feelings,
2,
then I can make right
in
program for him.
3,
If I am not observing
in
myself,
4,
I
in
am
5,
not aware of my sanskar,
in 6,
then I get influenced
in
from him.
7, in 8,
And once I get influenced
in
from him,
9, in
it will become
10,
difficult
in 11,
to ease the
in
situation.
12, in 30, in
So
40,
two people
in
are in
50, in
together. Two
60,
people are together,
in 70,
and for
in
ensuring harmony,
80,
at least one people should
in
be in a
90,
state of pure observer.
in 20 and
If
relax.
both are
विश्राम
at a state
करें.
of pure observer, then
Apply
it will
the
ensure
law.
mutual happiness. If both are not, so at least one people should be in a state of pure
आंखें
observer.
बंद रखते हुए
Then
धीरे से
he can
वज्रासन
take
से
care of
निकल सकते हैं.
circumstances.
पैरों को थोड़ा फैला सकते हैं.
Now, what is
मल
the
सकते
problem?
हैं.
He is not in a state of pure observer. He is influenced by his sanskar. I am not in a state of pure observer. I am influenced by my sanskar. And both are influenced now. Now, what we can do? So, I can make my sanskar align at that moment. And I can ask that moment, what is naturally acceptable to me? If I am clear, feeling of relationship is naturally acceptable to me, then I will listen him. I will not get affected by way of his expression. I will listen him and I will sense his thoughts or feeling. What has happened? He is in confusion or he is disturbed because of my some past behavior. I will evaluate all those things. Or someone has give false impression
एक लंबी
of
गहरी
mine.
सांस लें
So I will evaluate it peacefully.
और छोड़ दें. ओम के
So
लिए
once I am
सांस लें.
able to sense right cause, I will try to ensure this, that this will not happen in future also. So all these things we can do, but we need to ask ourselves, what feeling is naturally acceptable at that moment? At the right way, right way.
आराम से बैठे हुए वो अपनी क्रिया करेंगे. And let's close our eyes. All
Say again,
deep
bhaiya,
breath.
last name. Say again.
So, so,
See, this is a bhaiya, this is a yes, bhaiya. So that is a problem, bhaiya. For myself, I say it is happening automatically. For others, I say he's shouting. So, bhaiya, we need to decide. My state of being will depend on his expression, his feeling, or my state of being will depend on my decision. So when I shout, he does work. So is it the basis to decide what to do with others? Or I will decide with my natural Then what do you want to ask here? Just say in brief. That's right. Yes, भैया. So भैया, that's why I was yes. So that's why I need to be aware it is happening automatically or it is happening with my decision. I have decided somewhere that now opposition will work. That's why I'm opposing. If I decide no relationship will work, then I will have a feeling of relationship. Yes, भैया. So at particular moment, we need to be more aware what is happening in me. Yes. So that is not happening because at that moment, I decide to address others first. At that moment, we need to decide to observe myself first. So at a particular moment, I forget that I need to observe myself. At a particular moment, I forced myself. First, I should tell that person. So it is a matter of decision. So I am not able to ensure feeling of relationship at a particular moment. Then I need to be more aware of those moments. So what we can do for that? We need to practice it all time. Am I aware this time? Next time when that person comes in front of you, first you be aware of yourself. Am I aware of myself? What is happening? So this question we need to ask again and again. Am I aware this time? What is going on? As I enter into room of my director, HOD, etc. First ask ourselves, am I aware what is happening in me as I enter into the room? When I interact with my wife, first we should ask ourselves, am I aware what is happening in me? So remind yourself again and again. So whatever is happening automatically, it will not happen automatically if I am aware. Am I aware means I am aware of my state of being. If I am getting some sanskar, now I am aware that this sanskar is emerging. Now what I need to do? I need to ask myself, is it aligned with relationship? If it is not, then you ask yourself, what is naturally acceptable to me? So aware and observation, both I need to do every moment. Right, Bhaiya? Yes, Bhaiya. Okay. So at 6:15, let's have 10-minute observation. Then we will come back to Ganesh Ravindra ji. Right. So let's sit peacefully in any posture, and we will observe ourselves for next 10 minutes. So we have Ganesh ji with us. Ganesh Ravindra ji. Namaste Bhaiya.
आज तो अपने घर की सफाई करना, जो कूड़ा कचरा है उसे फेंक देना, गंदा गंदा चीज रखी है खाली।
Hello, namaste bhaiya.
Namaste Bhaiya. Namaste.
Yes. So, while observing I, so we have to observe our thoughts without any efforts. I have to see towards my thoughts as they are, isn't it, bhaiya?
Ji.
So while doing it, I'm practicing it for so many days. But in certain moments, means in certain situations, when I'm observing, some thoughts are resolving very quickly. But while observing, some thoughts are escalating. Suppose there is uncomfortable thought, and if I am observing, in case of certain thoughts,
पहली स्थिति के लिए तैयार हो जाए।
the thoughts are increasing.
फोन पे
This is what happening. So,
एक लंबी गहरी
can you
सांस
throw light on this?
लें और
Yes, Bhaiya.
और खाली
So
कर
two
दें।
possibilities are there, Bhaiya. Number one,
अब उज्जैन
it
में
is increasing.
1, 2,
Maybe I am involved to that. Somehow I am involved. So I am not observing it.
out, 2, 3,
I am analyzing something.
4,
So some thoughts
5,
are going
6.
on, and now I am involved into it. I am adding something into it, or I am trying to run away from this. Somehow I am involved.
2, 3, 4.
So these intensity of these thoughts are increasing. This is one possibility.
3, 4.
Second possibility is I am observing.
6.
Now these sanskars are
2.
coming out.
Breathe in. 2, 3.
So if they are coming out with intensity, so let them come out. Just observe it. So if intensity is increasing, let it increase. So just be a pure observer and see how long they will sustain in you.
2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2.
Right, Bhaiya?
Okay.
So ultimately we need to be as observer. Let them come, let them increase, they will settle down.
4.
Somewhere,
2,
because of this,
3, 4. Breathe out.
Your voice, Bhaiya, is very low.
2.
Yeah? Your voice.
Now, Bhaiya, is it okay?
3,
Yes, yes.
4,
Yes. Okay.
5,
So
6.
today
Hold.
you have explained
2.
it very well.
Breathe
Now the
in.
clarity is there.
2,
But what I
3,
was doing actually means
4.
it is
Hold.
the input
2,
to
3,
everyone that I
4.
was avoiding them. Means after
Mm,
certain level, I was stopping observing them.
yes.
So now, as you told me, as you suggested, then I will see them. I will try to see them throughout their existence. Thank you, Bhaiya.
Okay.
Out. 2, 3, 4, 5,
So
6.
namaste everyone.
Hold.
Now there
2.
is
Breathe
no hand
in.
raised,
2,
and it's time
3.
also for Hindi session. So namaste everyone. Thanks for participating in this morning session,
5,
and I
6.
hope
Hold.
our
2 and relax.
awareness
विश्राम
and
करें.
observation both are
हथेलियां जांघों
increasing
पे
day by
आसमान
day.
की ओर खुली हुई.
Now I request Sunil Bhaiya to start Hindi session. Namaste Bhaiya.